Melody Shari was out of town, and honey, the rumors are straight up wildfire. You know, Huntsville, one little spark, and suddenly it's a full-blown drama storm. Social media is buzzing nonstop. People dragging, questioning, analyzing every little detail. And of course, whenever Martell Holt is involved, there's always confusion, manipulation, and chaos. Now, throw Arionne Curry back into the mix, and the drama has officially leveled up. But first, let's talk Arionne. She recently went live announcing she's heading back to nursing school. Yep, the side chick is trying a new pivot, but the internet wasn't buying it. People dragged her, saying it didn't even feel like her decision. Many hinted Martell pushed her into it, that she's constantly seeking his approval and can't move without him giving the green light. Listen closely and you can see it in her tonal, waiting for Martell to co-sign. That's control, dependency, manipulation, all in plain sight. Now back to the real mess. Rumors are swirling that Martell left Arionne babysitting Melody's kids while she was living it up in Paris. And let's be real, Paris isn't a quick trip. Melody was shining, attending events, stacking wins, and living her best life. Meanwhile, the internet exploded over the idea of Arionne holding down the fort. Fans had a lot to say. Meanwhile, Mel is in Paris, unbothered, or she didn't even choose nursing school he sent her. Control much? One comment really hit hard. This isn't life, it's captivity. No job, no car, no independence. And it's true. Martell thrives on control and dependence, while Melody's out here running multiple businesses, 7th Avenue Beauty, property preservation courses, Winter Wonderland events, and even NY Fashion Week. Melody is a self-sufficient boss. Arionne is waiting for permission to move. The contrast is glaring and the shade is real. Speaking of shade, Melody recently hopped on TikTok Live and spilled the big tea. She called out Martell and Arionne allegedly harassing her at the courthouse. But the best part? She revealed Arionne doesn't even have a car. That's right, Martell has been chauffeuring her like she's a teen. And Melody's reaction? Pure class. Post a car, not lies. And then last night, she posted herself driving her Range Rover. Timing. Perfect. Subtle, smooth, loud, and classy. That's premium shade. Honey. Meanwhile, Martell needs to focus because love and marriage, Huntsville is getting stale. Fans are calling it boring, recycled, and overacted. One viral comment said he couldn't watch more than 7 minutes because it felt fake. And he's right. Without Melody at the center, the show lacks heat. When Melody was navigating Martell's cheating, Arionne lurking, Marlene blindly supporting her son, Marsa and Morris stirring, Kimmy holding strong, and Destiny caught in the mess, that's when the show was unmissable now. Fans say it's flat, recycled drama with no growth. And Marlene, Martell's mom, still hasn't apologized to Melody. Melody's the breadwinner holding it all together, yet Marlene stays silent, standing by Martell blindly. That silence says it'll land. That's why Melody's shade lands so hard. She doesn't wait for anyone to call Martell out, she does it herself. Calm, collected, and with receipts. Melody's Range Rover post wasn't just about a car. It's a statement. I don't need you. I'm thriving while you're creating chaos. That's why fans relate to her. She represents strength, growth, and moving forward. Meanwhile, Martell is spiraling calm one day, pacing on live the next. His social media weaponized against him, every post dissected, every live clipped. Melody, on the other hand, rises. She moves with purpose, brand deals, projects, panels, polished appearances, building her legacy. Every time Martell tries to drag up the past, she launches something new. Even the rest of the cast handles drama better. Marsa deflects. Morris stays calm. Kimmy shows strength. Destiny pushes forward. Tiffany and Lewis navigate waves without spiraling. But Martell? Same cycle, same chaos. That's why fans say, without Melody Shari, there is no love and marriage. Huntsville. Her silence is louder than Martell's noise. Now let's talk Arionne again. She's been trying to rewrite her narrative, going live, throwing shade, claiming she's the main one. And every time it backfires. The internet clowns her, the blogs drag her, and Melody doesn't even have to say a word. That's power. Life speaks louder than words. And the more Martell props her up, the worse it looks for him. Fans see dependency, not love. Captivity, not partnership. Meanwhile, Melody is thriving independently. Traveling, mentoring, building communities. She's living her life without needing Martell to approve a single move. That independence is why fans root for her. They see the comeback, and the comeback is always louder than betrayal. Now, Arionne's potential arrival on the show. That's not just drama, it's a shakeup. Fans argue it could ruin the foundation, turning marriage-focused stories into scandal central. For Melody, it's cruel seeing someone who mocked her pain potentially profit off her story. Tension would skyrocket filming group scenes, reunions, or vacations with Melody and Arionne together. Chaos without balance. The writing is on the wall, Melody is rising. Martell is spiraling. Arionne is trapped in a storm she can't control. Fans know it, the cast knows it, and deep down, Martell knows it. No matter how many times he tries to rewrite the story, the truth catches a pand when it explodes. Melody's silence will deliver the loudest mic drop of them all. Melody's Shari was out of town. And honey, the rumors have exploded into a full-blown firestorm. You know, Huntsville one little spark, and suddenly everyone online is dragging, questioning, and dissecting every detail. And whenever Martell Holt is involved, there's always confusion, manipulation, and chaos lurking in the background. Now with Arionne Curry back in the mix, the drama has reached a whole new level. Recently, Arionne went live announcing she's heading back to nursing school. On the surface, it seems like a pivot, but fans weren't buying it. Many argued it didn't feel like her choice and suggested Martell pushed her, pointing out that she constantly seeks his approval and seems unable to move without him co-signing her decisions. That's the dynamic: control, dependency, and manipulation. Meanwhile, Melody is out here building Empire's 7th Avenue beauty, property preservation courses, winter wonderland events, even walking NY Fashion Week, thriving independently. While Arionne waits for permission just to take a step forward, and then there's the babysitting. Rumor, some say Martell left Arionne in charge of Melody's kids while she was living her best life in Paris. And Paris isn't a weekend trip, it's a statement. Melody was glowing, shining at events and stacking wins, while Arionne allegedly stayed home dependent on Martell for everything, including rides to school. Melody didn't hold back when she went live, casually shading Arionne for not having a car and calling out Martell. Post a car, not lies. And then, in classic subtle shade, she posted herself cruising in her Range Rover, timing perfect. Message loud, effortless. Meanwhile, Martell is spiraling. Calm one day, pacing online the next. His social media now weaponized against him. Every post dissected, every contradiction exposed. Fans who once rooted for him are watching him unravel. While Melody continues to rise, lending deals, launching projects, booking panels, and building her legacy. Every time Martell tries to drag up the past, Melody simply elevates. Even the rest of the cast handles drama better. Marsa deflects, Maurice stays calm, Kimi shows strength, Destiny pushes forward. Tiffany and Louis navigate waves without spiraling. But Martell? Stuck in the same toxic cycle, fans keep saying it. Without Melody, Shari, love, and marriage, Huntsville loses its heat. The show feels recycled, flat, overacted. Melody was at the center of the drama: the cheating, the courthouse chaos, Arionne lurking, Marlene blindly supporting her son, and that's when the show was unmissable. Marlene's silence, never apologizing to Melody, speaks volumes. Melody's shade lands even harder because she doesn't wait for anyone else to call Martell out. She moves smartly, quietly, and the results speak for themselves. Her Range Rover post wasn't just about a career, it was a statement. I don't need you. I'm thriving while you're creating chaos. That's why fans relate. They see the comeback, and the comeback is always louder than betrayal. Arionne's potential return only adds fuel to the fire. Fans argue it could rewrite the show's foundation, turning marriage-focused storytelling into scandal central. Tension would explode on reunions, group scenes, and vacations, creating chaos without balance. Melody, on the other hand, is living a life of independence, growth, and power. Martell and Arionne are trapped in cycles of chaos and control, while Melody rises above, proving that true strength isn't in fighting louder, it's in moving smarter. The writing is on the wall. Melody is rising, Martell is spiraling, and Arionne is stuck in a storm she can't control. Fans see it, the cast sees it, and deep down, Martell knows it. No matter how many times he tries to rewrite the story, the truth catches a pand when it explodes. Melody's silence will deliver the loudest mic drop of them all. And here's the kicker. The more this unfolds, the more it feels like Martell is writing his own downfall in real time. At first,